Hi everyone, welcome to the second Saturday Stash/7, which is somewhat of an open collab. There are some regulars and then anyone else can play along. This is hosted by Maria's Miscellany. Now they do try and post at noon, and noon central, I totally forgot this collab this month, but I want to do something still on Saturday. And this month of May, I missed last month, but this month of May, it's the host is Lisa from Lisa My Eclectic Life. And I will link her channel name and Maria's down below, and then you can use the hashtag to search on others that have participated. And I believe Maria is keeping a playlist as well. But this month our 7 items, which you can use some or all of, are a stencil, which I have picked out a few. I'm not sure which one I want to use yet. I have a whole iris bin full of stencils, and then I have some from Stampin' Up somewhere else, which soon will go in that same bin. A Sharpie pen. I thought I had more of them, but I'm going to try and just use this one. It's a fine point. A lot of mine are running out of ink. Anyway, and I thought I had other Sharpies, but they were not. They were Papermate, which I use for my planner. Anyway, so the next thing then is cardboard. And the other day when I was looking through my paint stuff, which by the way I found more of in a sweater bin today, I found several pieces of this fairly thick cardboard, which I think I saved to try and learn how to make books, but yeah, I'm not gonna make a book with it. At least not anytime soon. An old book page. Now I know somewhere in this mess I have some old book pages from a few years ago when I did an altered book with Jan's Crazy Life, I think was her channel name. I can't find it, and I don't want to tear open another book, but I found these tags that have like book writing on them. They're actually dictionary writing, so I am going to maybe use 1 or 2 of these, and I don't know. I got these, I think, at Tuesday morning, maybe? I'm not even sure where I got them. I'll leave 2 out. They came in this little box, and they apparently had some like postage stamp kind of stickers. I could even just use that. That's already like the negative of it. And then also it has the twine for the tags, but I'm not going to use that, I don't think. So that's going to count as my old book page. And something shiny, as I was looking for book pages too, I found, well, I don't know what I did with them. I brought this out, but I found some word stickers that were shiny. I must have put them back in. These are not shiny, so they're not the right ones. I will have to show them to you as we go. And then the other thing was tissue paper. Where did I miss that? Oh, paint I need to use up. I haven't gotten it out yet, but I have some dauber paints that I had gotten a Tuesday morning, and I think I'm gonna use them on the tissue paper somehow. And I have 2 tissue papers. I have this one, which I came out of a paper pumpkin kit, which I actually just threw this in my trash bin up here yesterday. And I also found this, but I think I'm going to use this one. I'm not for sure yet, and I don't know what color paint I'm going to use. And I do think the shiny will be the word stickers, which I need to get back out. I'm going to start with mixed medium, but I have to figure out my layout, so I'll come back and I'll be with you in a minute. Okay everyone, so I think I've decided I'm going to use this stencil, which I don't think I ever used before, called Daisy Batik Stencil by Couture Creations, Anna Griffin. I don't know where exactly I bought it. I think I'm going to use the blue tissue paper And I'm going to put that all over the background with this mixed medium. For shiny, I changed my mind about the word stickers. I just wasn't feeling them. But since I'm going to use a floral, and I think I'm going to do the floral stenciling on with the paints, and I picked out these are the Dauber paints, Distress Paints, Pickled Raspberry, Tattered Rose, and possibly this Broken China, but maybe not, because what I'm going to use from this is the Shiny Butterflies. Yeah, maybe one or two of those. So I'm going to sit them aside out of the way, and of course I have my Sharpie, I have a brush to do this. I don't think I'm missing anything, so let's get started, because I'm going to have drying time too. It's been a while since I did any kind of mixed media stuff. This is so dried up, it's kind of gloopy on the edges, and I don't want that to go into the jar. But it came open, and it is still soft, so I think it's okay. This was Rebecca Meyer Designs Thermoweb Mixed Media. Oh, I lie, it's not really that soft. Well, you know what, we're going to try and use it anyway. It's a little bit thick. Does anybody know how to make it unthick? I don't know. I'm going to try and use it. Otherwise, I have to go try and find my gesso or my Mod. I know where my gesso is because it's in the same container that I found more paints in. I did an Let's Get Organized video. I'm not very organized apparently, because I found a sweater box full of my more mixed media stuff, paints, this. And the problem is, up in this room where I'm at, in the summertime, unless I have the air on, and even with it sometimes, it gets pretty hot up here. This is maybe not going to work, but we are going to try it. I don't want to waste this. And it seems like it's still sticky, like a glue, so let's try it. This brush is actually sort of hard already, so I don't know if I didn't clean it good after using something before. I think you'll find there's a good variety of people that have a lot of artistic ability in this collab. I am not one that has a lot of artistic ability. I just like to get messy and play around. And I find it helps relieve stress. And I haven't done enough of this kind of crafting, or artistic crafting, if you will. I've done cards, I make jewelry on my other channel now, Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More, if you're interested. But I haven't really done much mixed media, and I bought all this stuff like at Tuesday Morning and AC Moore, which is out of business now, and you know, all over online, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. I don't think I bought much at Hobby Lobby in this regard. All right, that's really thick and really sticky. Let's just see if it'll even work. I'm gonna put that lid on and then try and get this off. Well, we'll do that better later too. Try and get this tissue paper on. And I don't mind if it's crinkly. I kind of want that look. But I want to smooth it with something. Maybe an old piece of paper. This might work. A plastic pencil case. I don't want to tear it though. Oh, like I just did. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. That's all right. I'll put a tag maybe over that. Something. I haven't decided how I want to do this. I'm thinking maybe like this up in the top, and I may use more of this tissue paper. Let's close this up. I am going to put you on pause, and I'm going to try and dry this and take this tissue paper off. And I do think I'll use more of the tissue paper in another way, but I'm not 100% sure. So let me do that so I don't blow your ears away, and also to save time, I will dry this and then we'll come back. Okay, so I partially dried that, but I felt like the heat was making it stickier maybe, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and dauber paint this. And I'm not gonna tack it down on the actual tags, but I'm going to tack it down. Actually, put them right next to each other, I think. I'm going to tack it down on the tops and edges, if you know what I mean. The sides and the edges is what I'm trying to say. Using some washi. Look, I have I sprayed my mat here because I had the glue on it, the mixed medium. I really need to check all my things. I had, when I opened that sweater box full of more stuff, I realized I had my jewelry business these things in, which are hard as a rock, gilder's paste, but they can be reconstituted with mineral spirits, which I don't think I have handy. So if you know another way to reconstitute them, let me know, because they're great for coloring metal, but they certainly do have an odor. Okay, that's good enough. So we're one more piece right up here. We're going to put flowers on both of these with our paint daubers. Maybe, I don't think I want to, actually I should start with the lighter pink, right? I don't even know if this will work, but we're going to try it. The only thing I don't like about this shiny mat is, let me get a piece of test paper. Scrap. Okay, I guess you have to squeeze pretty good. Alright, so I think we'll do some pale ones along the edges. And I am not very good at this stenciling. I tend to get it under the stencil, and that's because it's not down tight, but it's okay with what I want to do, I think. Possibly. I'll do one more here. I know they're right next to each other, but I really want to use the bright pink more. So let's try that. And you know, you could use these just to make a background. Boy, that feels really dry. The paint is liquid, but the dauber might need to be, you know what, I'm going to try spraying it with a little water and see if that will make the paint come out better. The sponge kind of got hard, you know? Yeah, magic. It sort of worked. Softened up the sponge a little bit, not really enough. I might have to see if I have another color, because it's getting on the stencil but not really going down to the paper. Oh, there we go. I just have to learn to push harder. There we are. And since these tags are together, I don't know, they it'll be off the edge on them, both of them. See, that didn't go in there either. Come on, Deb, get it together. So anyway, there's a lot of talented, artistic, some trained as artists people in this collab, and then there's others that, well, I hope there's others that just like me like to play around and with different mediums and have no clue what we're really doing. So I'm learning from, you can learn by watching many of the people, and I will have links to their channels down below, the ones that are regulars in this. I really don't know if this is working or not, but even if it's only partially on there, I'm going to put a little bit in this one too. We'll mix it. We'll have mixed flowers. In fact, I'm going to do that with that one too. Yeah. This one actually seems to come out much better. So we'll do a mixed flower here and maybe even here. Maybe on all of them. These need a little more. Because the vintage rose, or whatever this is called, tattered rose, will make the other ones look a little more vintagey and tone down the hot pink, which I guess will be okay. Oh, but see, I got some of the hot pink on there. Well, kind of a pretty color. I like the mix of. I don't know if they sell these anymore. These were, like I said, Tuesday morning when I got them, so probably they were discontinued. And my Tuesday morning has since closed, so you know. Well, I will have to clean that off better later somehow. Let's get some more of this on here. Now I'm going to contaminate this one too, right? With the lighter color. Just squeeze. I guess at some point I need to go through all my supplies. Let me get a scrap paper and a different one. I think that's okay. That one's okay, but this one needs to be cleaned off. And then, you know, we should save these papers because they might make a nice background sometime. Okay, good enough. All right, now I thought about blue, but I think I'm going to hold off on that. I put that in the trash. I'm going to put you on pause again and try and dry this and then pull this up and we'll see how it turned out. All right. Well, note to self, not a good idea to heat dry things that are plastic. Oops. Yeah, a little messy there. Yeah, well. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put that. I kind of like the vintagey feel to them. Let me get a rag and wipe this off. And my baby wipes are getting a little, I should just bring an old towel up here, are getting a little dry, so I'm going to spritz them with water too. These are really nice little spritzers that are Stampin' Up. You can get them any kind though. Actually, let's move these over. Yeah, it didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Oh well. This is an experiment, guys. This is truly an experiment. Need more water in my spritzer. I just want to get the majority of this off, and then I will clean it really good later. What a mess I'm making. Oh, that looked pretty, huh? I should have put some paper on there. Ay. All right. Have to clean, note to self, clean stencil. So now, I don't think these are dry. Nope. I have to let everything dry, and I'll come back in a little bit and we'll figure out what we're going to do. Okay, these are pretty well dry. This is not. but we're going to work with it anyway. But first, I thought I'd go around the edges of these with Vintage Photo. It's a little bit dry looking, and honestly, I'm not sure I have a refill. This is just a round sponge. I don't know if this is one I got from Stampin' Up! When they sold them, or if it is one that ooh, that was a terrible noise. It's one I got at Dollar Tree, because they used to sell them there also, but you can get them anywhere crafty. I did notice when I used the heat gun that some of the paint bubbled up, but I think the paint not getting on there right from the stencils looks pretty cool, actually. So what I'm thinking of doing, I don't know if it's a good idea or not, probably not when this is still damp. I'm thinking of taking this blue broken china, or maybe I'll find another blue paint, and making this a little bluer for sky. And then I am thinking of going like this. And then what? Originally I was going to have these spaced out, but I think I want them like this. And then if we have that bluer, I feel like oh, Sharpie. Let me show you the other words. Maybe I can use the one of the words and some butterflies. I was only going to use butterflies on there. I have live, the single life, peace, laugh often. See, some of these, well, the color's not quite right for me for this project. I mean, maybe one of these, or maybe these shiny star. I think I want just the butterflies. But I do think I want to make this a little bluer up here. So let me figure that out and I'll come back. Hey everybody. Okay, so this has kind of been a disaster this time, but I'm going to show you where I'm headed, but I can't finish it yet. So I'm not going to finish it for this video, but I'll show it in some future video. And I'm just going to show you my thought process and where I'm going with this. Hang on, I'm sitting on the rest of this lace trim. So I did go over this whole thing with the broken china distress paint. I just dabbed, but I really don't like how this cardboard is still showing through. I really need to let this sit and dry completely. And then I'm thinking of actually getting some white embossing paste and putting some clouds in the background. And then I found this one strip of this to finish it. It was from Walmart on sale for 75 cents at one point, and that's going to be grass. It's going to go down along here. I know ribbon and trim wasn't called for, but it didn't say you couldn't add extras in. And then I'm not sure about this yet, but I think I'm going to put this up here once I get the clouds on. And then I found this scrap of trim, and it's kind of got a wired feel, but I just made a little bow, and that actually can serve as my something shiny, as well as these stickers. I do plan on, maybe if I have some clouds in there, I still want to have maybe a little butterfly or two on these tags, but my book paper, if you will. But then I think I'm going to have this flower over here and one or two, maybe not that big butterfly, but maybe like this one or something, maybe right up here. Yeah, so that's kind of, and these will be shiny something too. And then lastly, for Sharpie, I actually found, as I was looking for something else, I found some more Sharpies right on my card over here. I have these silver and gold too, but I really like this paint pen with a sort of a wider tip. And I think I'm going to go, I may distress the edges first, and then I'm going to go around the edges with this gold Sharpie. But this all has to be dry first. So that will take a while. So probably tomorrow I'll I'll share a picture or something in my community post. But that's the direction I'm headed for this month's hashtag second Saturday stash/7. Like I said, I am not very good at this. I'm learning. And also, I forgot it was the second Saturday. For some reason, I thought I already missed it and it was last week. Yeah, bad me. Anyway, that's where I'm heading. Let me know your thoughts. I know I'm cheating a little bit bringing in the ribbon or trim, but it didn't say you couldn't use other stuff as long as you use the first 7 things. So I'm trying. So I used tissue paper. I couldn't find book pages, but these have book print on them, dictionary print. I used a stencil to do these flowers, albeit messy. This is my something shiny, as is this. And let me make sure I didn't miss something else. See, we had number 1 was stencil, Sharpie pen, which is going to be this. And I don't know, I could end up accenting maybe with the gold on this too. I don't know, that might be too much. Tissue paper, paint I need to use up. Certainly you saw that 2 of them were kind of dry on the tops. The cardboard is the base. The old book page are these tag things, and something shiny, which is ribbon, and also these stickers. And I might put some gems around on it too. So yeah, I don't know, it's kind of different. Not what I'm used to. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. That's where I'm headed, and I'll put a picture in my community tab once it's all dry and done, if I don't throw it in the trash first. No, I promise. I'll put a picture up so you can see before I put it in the trash. Alright guys, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope you enjoyed, and take care. Hugs, love, and peace.